Hi guys, SnakeDoctor here. Welcome to the world of TUG. This game, if you haven't already heard of it, was released on a sort of an early access on Steam a while back now. I've had it for ages. It's also come to fruition that part of the Yogsventures debacle, that Nerd Kingdom, the guys that make TUG, have agreed a partnership with the Yogscast to develop this game as a kind of official Yogscast game that's taken over from Yogsventures. Yogsventures never really sort of fulfilled its early promise, but this game certainly does. I've played it a couple of times, and I thought I would give you a little look into the game. I've been lucky enough to have had a bit of contact with the guys at Nerd Kingdom, who have helped me out a little bit with some of the early mechanics of the game, because it is quite a complicated game. It's not quite as easy to pick up and play as Minecraft, but once you get into it, you will find so much more to do. It is very clever. A very, very good game, and I'm very impressed with the early gameplay that I've played with so far. This is me, my beautiful white eyes. There is these things on your hands. I'm not quite sure the story of those things on your hand, the little blue dial, and why you've got white eyes, but I'm sure the guys at Nerd Kingdom will reveal more over the coming weeks. As you can see, I've spawned in a desert. Now, currently in this version of the alpha, this is alpha 0.6.3, as you can see in the corner of the screen there, there are more than 13 biomes. I think that's going to change soon with an upcoming future update. But for now, there's lots of different biomes. We're in a kind of deserty mesa kind of biome with some trees there, looking rather stark and open, which is quite cool. I'm going to press X, which gets you back into first-person mode. See the moon's going down, so hopefully soon, as we can see, the sun's going to come up. So it's a good time to start, I guess. Now, the game is a little bit more complicated than Minecraft, as I said, to start with. You can't just go punching trees and digging up things to start with. If you start punching, nothing will happen. So, I've got nothing in my hand. So let me just try and find a rock. You need a little flat, round rock to begin with. Now that will give you access, sort of open up. It'll open up the crafting of different things. What are these here? These plants? No, they're not sure what they are. Let's just try and find the rock first, because the rock is the first thing you need. Like I said, once you've got that rock, it gives you the ability to break other things and craft new items and start the world going exciting. There's some good little places that I could set up as a camp, but that's going to come in the future. I think for this video, this opening video, I'm going to do a few of these videos on TUG. Yeah, I think we'll start off with just maybe crafting some tools. Here's a little rock, so I'm going to grab that rock. Now, once you've got this rock, you can use this rock in your hand. In the bottom right hand corner of the hotbar there is the item in your hand. I'm going to use that to break other things. Now here we've got a nice bit of rock there, which we'll grab, some pebbles, and also this sharp one. Now that sharp one lets you cut plants down. So I'm going to swap the items in my hand. So I press number 1 on the keypad, and that will put that into my hand, which is again in the bottom right hand corner. And when I break that gives me a stick. So I'm going to grab the stick. I'll try and grab the stick. You see here there's squares. At the moment you can dig into the ground and stuff. Squares are going to go soon. The voxels are going to be changing shape, so they're not going to have many more square blocks and stuff, which is cool because obviously everyone's used to square blocks in Minecraft. But as you can see, this game it's much better looking, much more decent terrain and round corners and stuff, which is really cool. Nice ambient sounds as well, which are really cool. I like the wind hollowing in the bellowing in the background. I'm going to break these as well and get another one of these sticks. You press E. Bit like Minecraft, it brings up your inventory, and in there you can see different things I've got. Now I've got 3 bits of sand, which you can see has got a little square next to it, and the same with these rocks. Those squares mean that you can place it as a block. I think that's what I've gathered from early playthroughs. Yeah, so you can actually place those blocks. We'll come back to placing things later, but for now I'm going to pick up that other stick. Now we need. Did I have any vines? I haven't got any vines yet, so I need to find some vines. Once I've got vines, I'm not sure if this grass will give me vines or not. I don't think they do. No. Let's see if we can get some vines from somewhere. Obviously, a desert biome isn't perfect for lots of vegetation and habitable life. So I need to get a plant for some. Let's hold down Shift and run over here. Break some more rocks. Get some more of these. I'll take some more of those rocks as well. Because basically, different shaped rocks give you different abilities. You can make axes and pickaxes and hoes and knives and shovels and hammers and all different things that you kind of are used to in other games. But let's see what we can find. I need to get some vines. Basically, vines are used to bind your tools together. So it's not just as simple as, there we go, look, there's a vine. So let's grab a vine. Let's try and find one more. Let's see what rock have we got. I think that's I'm not sure if is that a hammer rock? I'm not quite sure. I'll work it out in a second. Let's go over here. What's that rock there? Let's grab that one as well. These are all the same, unfortunately. These rocks. I'll tell you what. Let's try and craft something. Let's see what we get. So, to craft something, what you do is you drop the stuff on the floor. So I'm going to drop that rock on the floor. I'm going to drop a stick on the floor, and I'm going to drop the vine on the floor. Now those three things together, you press G. It brings up a little crafting tool bar at the bottom there, and it makes something. Now that is made, by the looks of things, it looks like it's made a hammer, I think. So let's see. So with that hammer, I should now be able to, let's put that in my hand, I should be able to break rocks. So let's see. Beforehand, with that previous tool, if you look at it, by banging on a rock, on a big rock, nothing happens. And with a normal rock, nothing happens. With this hammer, there you go. That crunches a load more stuff. So if I pick up these rocks, these go into my inventory, and this has also given me a different type of rock. If you look at that, it's a different shape. Now I think that one, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that will make me an axe or a shovel. I'm not quite sure, but we haven't got any more vines for now. So let's see if we can find some more vines with our little sort of spiky knife-shaped one. I think this might give me some vines. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's also given me a plant of some description. So that's cool. Right, let's see what else we can make. Like I said, this game's a very, very complicated game, but like in Minecraft, where you have to get yourself a shelter overnight. At the moment, there's no hostile mobs as far as I'm aware. There are some coming, some sort of predatory mobs coming soon, which look amazing. Oh, the wind's just died down a little bit. Right, let's drop these vines on the floor. Yeah, the mobs looking great when they do come. They're going to be great, but for now, there's nothing here. Right, so I've got 3 items on the floor. I've got that rock, the stick, and the vine. Press G again. Brings up the little crafting bar. Takes a few seconds to craft, and there we have another tool. So we've now got 2 different tools. We've now got I think that might well be the axe. I'm pretty certain that's the axe. Let's just swap those 2 things over in my hotbar. Let's just try go up to a tree, shall we? Where's a tree? There's a tree right behind me. So now, if I use the axe on this, brings down the whole tree. Now that has given us some leaves, which probably are useful for something. Some little sticks, which are cool, and also this. Oh, there's also some fruit and some little sticks as well, which is really good. Also, it brings up this whole massive log. Now, if we chop on the axe again, this has given us some wood. As you can imagine, that is a block. So we've got different types of wood there. There's 2 of each, both placeable blocks. I'll come to that, like I said, in a future video when we try and make a shelter of some kind, because yeah, like I said, there's lots to do in this game. But as you can see straight away, getting some different shapes of wood. Now I think that wood there will allow us to craft a spear of some kind, but for now I'm not going to worry about that. I might try and make a torch though. Now I know a torch you can make with, I think it's, I'm not sure what type of rock you need. Let me see if it is this rock. Let me just see. So if let's come out of the crafting. If I put down, let's just try and put down that rock, and I'm not sure, this might be wrong. I'm going to try, this is a bit trial and error, on one of those sticks, and let's see if we can. No, G doesn't do anything, so that isn't the right type of rock. So I need to try and find, I think it's a rounded rock. Now you might have to make a rounded rock from these coconuts or something that have fallen down this tree. It's a rounded rock, I think, that. Let me just cut down another tree and get some more wood. You don't have an infinite inventory. Again, once your inventory's full, it's full. So we'll get these plants as well. These look quite cool. Not sure. Now see that noise means I can't pick anything else up. So I've got full things in my inventory. So I'm gonna drop that leaf. At the moment, I'm not quite sure what that leaf does. So you can see there's all. Also see that it's all physics based as well, so you can push things around, which is really cool. Something you're not used to if you're used to playing Minecraft. Let's go over here. Let's swap over to the hammer again. Let's run over to these here and see if we can get different types of rock. I'm not sure if we can break this one. Let's see. No, I think that one is used for crafting, different types. You can craft on the floor, a bit like if you imagine you're crafting in your inventory in Minecraft, a game you're used to. I'm sure if you're referring to Minecraft all the time, I hope the guys at Nerd Kingdom don't mind me doing that. But obviously, it's got a lot of sort of hat tipping towards Minecraft. But in Minecraft, you can craft in your inventory, but also you can craft in a crafting table. And I think that is more along the lines of a crafting table. So let me just break that now. What have we got here? Pick up more of those. Pick more of them up? No. Okay, so we've got different rocks. I'm not sure if that's a different one. Let's just drop that one down. No, that is the same, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so we've still got the same rock. Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, that's a big shard. What is that one? Let's drop... Can I combine those? No, you can't combine them. Well, for now, let's get rid of those and let's pick up. Let's try to pick up that, because that looks like a knife blade or something, doesn't it? That looks quite cool. Let me see if we can find a different type of rock. I'm not sure how you make the round rock. Oh, that one looks different. That looks different. Yes, that's a different type of rock. Let's get rid of that one and pick that one up. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. They just look different, I think, when you get them on the floor. Let's keep breaking some more. What I'll do, guys, I'll come back when I found a different type of rock. So bear with me, and I'll be back shortly. Because I think, actually, the round rock that I need is the rock that I used originally to smash stuff. I'm pretty certain, actually. So I'm just going to try and find one more of those on the floor. Let's head away from where I've been. Let's try and find a slightly different area. So I think that is what I need, just a normal round rock on the floor. Let me just have a quick look. See what we can find. Like I said, this game isn't something you can just pick up and immediately get to grips with. It takes a bit of work, a bit of effort, but the time you put into it is really... Oh, I've run out of stamina. As you can see, there's 3 bars at the bottom there. I think you've got a health bar is the red one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. The middle one is stamina. As you see it, as you run, it drops down, and the bottom one, the blue one, is hunger. Now, farming and eating is obviously a crucial part of any game, and it is in this game as well. Let me just drop that rock and let's pick that one up. Right, I think I'm not sure. I might be wrong. Let's just try. They all look the same to me. Let me just have another quick go. So I need to put down one of those. I might have already had it. It might just be the wrong type of rock, perhaps. Might be the wrong type of stick. Oh, there we go. It was. Probably was the wrong stick. I'm trying to make a large torch. As you can see, I've done that now. So I'm going to pick up that, and I'm going to put that torch in my hotbar. And as you can see, straight away, it brightens up the area. So it's kind of like a dynamic light kind of effect, which is awesome. So yeah, guys, that is a brief look into TUG. I'm going to be back with lots more of these videos. I hope you enjoy. This game is on early access on Steam. I'll leave a link in the description. Do check it out. It's only $6.99. It will give you free unlimited updates. It's not going to stay at $6.99 forever. These guys need a lot of help with with financing the game, keeping it going, because every penny we put into the game by buying it goes directly back into the development of the game. And I think this game is going to be pretty damn awesome. I'm really liking what I see so far. It's quite an in-depth game, a lot more into it than first meets the eye. So hopefully on the next few videos, when we come back for some more, I will go to some more in more depth. So guys, I'll be Snake Doctor for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.